Wait, we can just win with Ginge, yeah. I almost didn't even see it, guys. I almost didn't even see it. I'm trolling. Like, yeah, we can just do this. Yeah. Ooh. Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy. I'm back with another one here. We're playing food. Now, the season just reset, if you don't know. So pretty exciting, pretty annoying, kind of in a way too, because I feel like they're a little too short. I was up in Mythic, so back to the regrind, back to the reset, if you will. And yeah, here we are, playing food. It's a whimsical deck. It's good, actually, kinda, sorta. Now, I think we should probably start actually with Gumdrop Poisoner. Now, if you haven't seen this before, this is pretty fun. But basically, like, we gain our, we activate our food tokens, then we lay this card, and basically we can remove something based on how much life that we gained. So that's pretty good. To make a -6/-6, right, to remove a really big creature, you'd need 7 mana in total to cast this creature and activate 2 food. So that is sort of a late game play since we don't have too much of a higher end of the curve. Now I will go over some just key cards. I guess I should start with probably Greta. Greta, when she enters the battlefield, she creates a food, and of course she does facilitate putting counters and stuff. Now she isn't critical to the deck, and I had to fit in some good cards in the 3-drop slot, which we do. Zoetic Glyph in here is absolutely insane. If you haven't seen, Gingerbrute basically can become an unblockable creature with Zoetic Glyph. Now we are running the Ozolith. Now the other thing too is, right, we just make any of our foods into a 5/4, so that's the good part. And then when it dies, you discover 3. So Zoetic Glyph actually is really, really strong in this deck, in the food deck, and we're just playing some really good cards to complement it, such as the Ozolith, right? Every time we're putting counters, which we will do in the form of Greta, our Goose Mother as well, our Sir Ginger, whenever an artifact goes to the battlefield, we're putting a counter in Scrying, so pop in our foods, and also our creatures dying, right? So that's good. And then, of course, welcome to Sweettooth, which can be really, really dang amazing. Now, if we put this on the Gingerbrute and we're all in on the Gingerbrute and we just know they don't have any removal, maybe they've expended sort of the majority of their hand, then obviously this can just end the game. A Zoetic Glyph on top of a Gingerbrute with a Welcome to Sweettooth can do a lot of damage, right? You're swinging for like 12 or something if you have tons of food. Now, the other thing about this deck is that this card creates a food, and it is a food itself. And if we don't have our Zoetic Glyphs, we can turn our foods into 4/4 artifact creature tokens. So that's like really, really fun. Let me hop back to Sir Ginger. This guy is really, really strong if they have any sort of Planeswalker as well. And don't underestimate the Scry. And being that this guy gets so big out of nowhere, when you do sacrifice him, you can gain life. With his ability, you can gain a ton of life against Mono Red and Rakdos and things like that, which can be so crucial. We do have tons of ways of gaining life, but you usually want to save our foods for some of our creature creation, if you will, and other shenanigans. So the Goose Mother is a flying creature, which can be really, really good. We don't want to necessarily lay it too early, which is why we're going with 2 copies. And I think that it's just like so strong, being that it draws those cards, and we can facilitate how large we want it to be. We can make sure it's a 6/6 so that we can swing into those Bonehorde Dracosaurs and things like that, right? So Tough Cookie is really good. We have the Ozolith in here. We have 1 Cut Down, 1 Fading Hope. Boom. Tons of food, right, in our 2- and 3-drop slots. We have a Return to Wilds in here to help ramp us a little bit. We can create the food token and ramp if we really need to. I thought we'd just maybe sprinkle 1 card in here and create some board presence at the very least, which can be okay. And then, of course, the last card, baby. The last main card. When it enters the battlefield, you create a food token. Excellent. Foods that you control have tap to add a green. Now, normally you'd want a larger end of the curve to facilitate this, but in my brief testing that I was doing, we sort of just want to actually maybe activate the ability, right, and use this to sort of end the game, being that we've sort of, removed or gotten rid of some of the small things with Gumdrop. Maybe we have a big goose in the air, and this can just sort of do that extra bit of damage. Our Sweettooth has already made our guy insane, and they swung. We Fading Hoped their biggest guy that they left up for a blocker, right? So this can just be huge, and this is pretty much all we really need, just creating that extra food and giving us that little bit of mana ramp to help facilitate, 2-drop plays, I would say, or you know, casting 2 spells in 1 turn. You could try to go for a higher end of the curve, but I think it's better to sort of focus on the food synergy at the beginning of the game, because you need to start sort of doing things before you sort of fall behind, or you do fall behind. That's sort of my brief exposure. So this is a great card. You can get back some critical pieces, as well as just giving us some more lifelink and taking out a bunch of small chunk blockers, which can be sort of annoying since we don't have really any trample or anything like that, other than Sir Ginger. Wait. Only guys trample when they controlled planeswalkers, so. We do have a shoulder in here, sprinkled 1 in, extra little bit of damage, of course, you know, can help close the game if we can't really get in, but really we are relying on our 4 copies of Gingerbrute. One of these guys, hopefully, will be able to get in and do the thing. So very fun deck today. We have a really good mana list. We do have 4 Restless Cottages. I think my head, oh no, it's putting it over here. So this is a 4/4 that's going to swing, help create more pressure, and also just create more food, right? And we do have 1 Restless Finestock in here. I found a way to just fit that in, I guess, because it is really good, and it is a trample creature. So actually, no, okay. So I think we fixed the mana, everyone. Unless I'm absolutely crazy. But this is the list here for you today. Much appreciate that. And I will see you in the awesome games we have for you today. Much love. Okay, Roger and Dodger, my dudes and dudettes. Here we go. We have Welcome to Sweettooth. We have a Fading Hope early. Our Greta's a pretty critical piece. We only have 2 copies, so I'm liking it. Return from the Wilds is really strong as well, actually. We don't necessarily need the ramp, but it does give us a lot of ability to activate our foods and things like that, right? So let's... Wait, this is awkward, because this is 2 or more, so I can't... I was thinking... What was I thinking there? Who knows, folks? We're off to a good start. I was thinking I didn't have a blue and I needed a blue or something. That was weird. Alright, folks. Bibbidi bam. We'll create the food. We created another food with our 2nd chapter. Can we swing into this? That's Ward 1. This is an interesting card that we just got propelled in front of us. Interesting reset here. Okay, so we do not go into that. So, boom. 3 counters because this is a food. No, it's 1 extra. Yeah, +1. So, boom. Okay. Excellent stuff, folks. Sorry, I'm not really so used to the deck, as you can probably tell. Do I want to lose my Greta? No. We'll swing with this. If Gingerbrute dies, that's an up trade, right? Okay. Because obviously Gingerbrute's a good target for Zoetic Glyph and stuff, but we also just have our normal foods. So we're not so sad about losing that. But it's just a fearsome creature in its own right. Pretty strong ability, one must respect. That's a dumb swing by them. Yeah, dude, I'll block that all day. 1,000 Moons Infantry, dude, I haven't even seen this. Oh, shit, bro. Interesting, so you untap it during my untap step. Okay. So we lay this. We can sacrifice food, put a counter to make... Well, no, we don't really need to do that. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Goodbye, food. So now that we swing, it's going to be deadly, deadly. I don't necessarily want to swing with Gingerbrute. Yeah, I do. It's okay. Yeah. Because I didn't really... I'm not going to activate a food because I want to get more counters. I was thinking maybe I'll activate a food. But we'll hold up 2 mana. We'll scare them. We'll think we got a big counter spell coming. Right? They're scared now. They're like, whoa. What's happening, bruh? And we're going to be like, yo, it's the food. Ooh, okay. So yeah, this. Because that costs 3 mana. I guess we should have done that creature. No, it's fine though. So we're gonna swing anyway. Ooh, this is kind of interesting. Yeah, dude, we'll show off the gumdrop, baby. Gumdrop saucin', dude. Big saucin', bruh. Nah, I should have swung with Gingy, but we're big chilling, right? Cause we pretty much just like win right here. This can't be blocked. Alright, we could do that. Yeah. Oh man, we do this. Wait, we can just win with Ginge, yeah. I almost didn't even see it, guys. I almost didn't even see it. I'm trolling. Like, yeah, we can just do this. Disgusting. Okay, so that's pretty powerful, yo. You can see we have interaction in the early game and actually should do pretty well against most decks in the meta. And the fact that you can just facilitate your creatures so well and just get in an unblockable creature like that, and if they don't have any haste creatures, right? Pretty strong. So let's get into another one to show more of the dynamics. Okie dokie, my chokies. What? Okay, just pretend I didn't say that. Here we go, though. I meant to say artichokies, and yeah, so now I'm in a weird position. So, let's do this. We'll have access to all three with our Atawara. Now, decisions. I feel like they have a counter, right? Do I walk right into this? Okay, no counter. They just didn't have nothing. Ozo, coming down. Pretty good with what we're doing here. It's pretty good. Oh no! So that's better than our Sir Ginger, right? Cool. Yeah, we lay the 3 power creature, baby. That's also a food. It's a food. Alright. Whoa, dude. Are they gonna let us do Zoetic into Ginge, bro? I mean, Ginge into Zo? Wait, bro, we gotta put it on this, though. For real. Right? Is that the move? Yeah. Sheesh, bro. Ooh. Damn. So all they did is take out a food. And now we discovered 3. Give it to me, baby. Dude, that's pretty powerful, right? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't need that. Especially since we have the knight. See, I don't know, like, this card I feel like is good, and it's almost like a must-play, but I'm not sure how many copies. I'm not sure how to, like, best take advantage of it. Oops, sorry. We could do a lot here. We could do a lot, not that. We can do this, which is what we will do. We can tap our foods to lay our Aussie, and then we can swingle Pringle. Now the other thing is these are foods, so these can tap to do the abilities and stuff. So it's like really interwoven synergy vibes. You know what I'm saying? Dude, we're getting flooded, man. If only there was some way we could take advantage of that. Oh, I know. Yes. Wait, can we put a... Oh, yeah. Oh, brother. Oh, it's over! Dude, do you see how many options we had? Guys, goodness gracious, great balls of goodness. Okay, so we could straight up put... you know, we could tap all these for... We had access to the green mana, this. Boom. Zoetic as well. We could do it before the swing or after the swing, I think. Yeah, we could because we have the blue. Wows. Dudes, like, so, I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm actually gonna, so, notably on Night of the Sweet Revenge, I want to look into how I can best take advantage of this, and I also want to consider Trample, but I think that the baseline that we have here is really, really awesome, and I think that those two games, even though they were rather short, they did sort of show off what we're doing here, and of course, these are meant to sort of inspire you, give you some inspiration, and if you could let me know what you found, in the comments. That'd be cool. A few of you have been commenting, which has been really, really awesome, helping that interaction and making me feel good and warm and fuzzy inside. So much love, you guys. That'll be it for this one. But I'm going to be coming back to food very shortly. I'm going to do like a food 2.0 because this was like really fun, dude. And the season just restarted. So a lot of cool stuff to consider. Now I can sort of be a little bit more liberal now that I'm not like up in the higher ends of mythics and just getting creamed when I when I roll up with some untested pile of nonsense, right? So anywho, you guys, see you on the arena. Thank you so much and have a great day.